So, right, like nowadays, like, okay, we have this catered in, what is it, curriculums. Belum ke-13 kan. Jadi, I have some friends, and full disclosure, I will not mention them, by the way. So sorry, guys. So if you feel offended, I'm sorry. Okay, this is just my opinion. Okay, right. So, jadi cerita-cerita gitu. Jadi, I heard them like nanya-nanya gitu kan. Jadi, kalian ngajar bahasa Inggrisnya gimana nih di sekolahnya? And then he said, ya ikut K13. Okay, I know you follow K13. Maksudnya gimana sih gitu loh? Karena aku kan ngajar di lembaga non formal. Kalau kalian kan formal di sekolah gitu loh. You have that system to follow. Nah, oh ya datang aja kelas, terus suruh mereka banyak presentasi, bla bla bla. Oke, sebelum presentasi itu ada nggak sih kayak introduction-nya, like you said, introduction-nya atau kayak kasih mereka konsep? Ada sih gitu kan. Tapi maksudnya ada sih ini gimana? Ya aku kasih lah mereka gini-gini. Terus setelah itu gimana? Udah biarin mereka itu eksperimen. Hasilnya apa? Aset tuh ya, dan bilang ya ada yang bisa, ada yang nggak bisa gitu. Oke. Terus nanti penilaiannya gimana gitu? Kan itu kan random gitu. Like it's out of the places gitu. Nah itulah, jadi kadang kerja gitu. Ya itulah aku sekarang susah nilainya gitu. Karena because itu ya, kalau kita ngomongin yang kurikulum itu banyak loh yang harus diisi ya, gitu. Karena nggak cuman dari akademiknya tapi juga pribadinya. Nah, how can you do that? Mix it up gitu. Jadi pembelajaran itu jadi terbagi gitu kan. Nah, kalau kita di sini kan yang di non formal ini kan lebih kayak skills.
Ya.
What do you want? You want to speak English? Okay, this is the class. This is the way it is. For how many? 30 hours. Okay, ini loh caranya. Kita belajar ini pertemuan sana, pertemuan 1, ini 2 lagi dan seterusnya. Dia lebih banyak praktek sih. Karena kita juga we still have a national curriculum, tapi kita we're like kind of free in this sense gitu loh. Jadi agak-agak bebas gitu.
Ada ininya, ada
ruang lah gitu. Otonominya, ada ruang untuk fleksibel gitu loh kan. Jadi I think, and doesn't mean that in school itu udah bagus, enggak, itu salah. Sekolah itu udah, I'm sure mereka udah melakukannya terbaik, cuman again banyaknya siswa itu terlalu banyak ya, sometimes.
Karena enggak ini apa sih namanya, nggak fully covered.
Ya nggak fully covered.
Agak susah karena
ya,
rame gitu.
Logically itu memang kalau satu teacher itu ya istilahnya 15 itu udah paling banyak gitu. Kayak 15 itu udah overwhelming. Sedangkan kalau
kelas ya.
Saya pribadi sendiri ngajar di lembaga non formal itu 6 orang itu aja udah wow gitu, that's a lot. Kayak banyak yang harus di cover gitu. Nothing to complain, cuman memang ya gitulah. Jadi imagine kayak ngajarin 40 orang 40. So I ever been in that situation. Jadi 40 orang dan mereka itu I can say yang dominannya cuma 1, 2, 3 orang, sisanya itu aduh gitu kan. Jadi
ini kayak ospek gitu.
Nah, kayak ospek gitu. Jadi kayak oh my god, it's too many gitu. Jadi kita nggak tahu lagi. Kadang sampai saya itu lost, I don't know what to do anymore. Kayak I have tried my best, tapi mereka tetap nggak interest.
Jadi intinya oke, silakan kerjakan tugas.
Iya, exactly. The final thing to say itu kayak gitu loh, karena udah nggak mau ambil.
Karena udah capek, udah pusing.
Ya, gitu loh. Jadi and no one is to blame with that. Nggak ada yang disalahin sih. Cuman lebih kayak gimana ya?
Nggak ada yang harus di blame sih.
Ya.
Cuman memang ada beberapa hal yang memang harus di highlight.
Ya, di highlight betul.
Untuk di consider, especially for our new Kemendikbud.
Oh yes.
Miss Nadine.
Yeah. I hope that you see this, by the way. This is an honest, like we're not a school teacher, but we're more into like
informal teacher.
Yeah.
Tapi kita juga punya beberapa kali kesempatan
to teach. We have that experience, but I don't want to say that we're limiting ourselves to be a teacher. You know, I mean like, being a teacher is just a teacher, but I would like us to be known as an educator. We educate people, like, you know, and it's not only teaching English, but we also give them like life lesson and so on.
Yeah.
Because to think about it, one class usually you have that 90 menit. Bisa lah kita letakkan 5 menit atau 10 menit kita misalnya give them like life lesson or maybe quote, but still related with the lesson itself. Kayak misalnya topiknya apa gitu, kita masukin gitu. Like whether they interested or not gitu. Tapi setidaknya kita like giving them something gitu.
But I think most students, they are interested in listening us telling stories.
Right. But yeah, to think about it, kalau kita pikir juga kan, like ancient teachers ya kita kembali ke zaman ancient Greek.
Millennials teacher.
Not really. Like if you think about it, like ancient Greek gitu loh. Mereka cara ngajarnya itu gimana? Telling stories. Like Aristoteles and the other Pluto and the other philosopher Plato philosopher lainnya itu. Ya, philosopher lainnya itu. Jadi kan cara mereka itu kayak memang cerita, telling stories, telling theories, telling way of life and philosophy things gitu. Dan itu yang buat kayak menarik gitu. And I think ya, ini nggak tahu ya dengan guru-guru, cuman kadang itu loh yang missing dari teacher sekarang sih kayak.
Right. Karena mereka oriented to
target they need to focus with the target gitu loh. Kalau enggak nanti sekolahnya jatuh, akreditasinya jatuh. Nggak cuma di sekolah, kita juga kan gitu di sini.
Tapi kalau misalnya dibilang nggak sempat untuk menyisipkan itu sebenarnya kan. Kalau dipikir-pikir kita sekarang full day loh.
Exactly. Oh ya betul ya, sudah full day kan. Jadi udah all day long.
All day long.
You have more than that. Your time is not limited only 1.5 hours, tapi lebih dari itu gitu. Yeah, that's interesting to think about. But anyway, jadi kita sekarang lanjut lagi.
Okay.
By the way guys, jadi tadi kita udah ngomongin banyak hal gitu kan, dan juga gimana caranya juga. Yeah, so now how do you see yourself? Tadi kan udah jadi murid kan, murid aku ini. Nah, dan ada sedikit sneak peek juga posisi sebagai teacher dulu sedikit. Like, how do you see yourself?
Okay.
In this position,
first thing to karena I have never been into informal school, institution, learning language, learning math dan dan mata pelajaran yang lain, gitu kan. Kemudian dan I mostly spend my learning time at school, which makes me also have a lot to consider sebelum I join or started my teaching career in the informal school.
Ya.
Kan, apalagi ngajar bahasa. So I kind of list yang kekhawatiran yang bakalan aku bawa ke kelas yang akan aku ajar. Yang misalnya I avoid being boring teacher, like too serious teacher. So from very first time I taught my students, I have decided to be a cool teacher. Like a teacher because I also believe that learning language is not only learn the theory of the language or the grammar and the skills, but it's also about applying the language with
your life,
with us as human beings gitu. Which means kan kalau misalnya kita speaking gitu kan, we speak with emotion, with facial expression.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I love doing.
Right.
Up until now. Right. And I move my hands a lot. Like even my students think that sometimes I don't know, I became weird. Because I move around and I try to be funny, but not really that fun. Kayak garing gitu.
But I mean, like, it's like it's your choice. Like everybody has their own way.
Yeah.
Like you decide on being cool teacher. Like for me, I decide to be a
philosophical.
not really philosophical. It's more like I chose to be a teacher
Who
that
inspire.
Yeah, you can say who inspire, and then applying that language correctly, just being this good role model. Because being a teacher itself, you're being a role model. Like you're being copied by
the student.
your student. Because like essentially learning something is actually copying something. That's the whole point of it. Jadi kalau yang master kopinya ini jelek, anggapannya gitu ya, bayangin yang studennya itu gimana. Jadi memang beban guru itu berat sekali sebenarnya. And we have to say that, I have to say that also, memang nasib kita tuh memang agak sedikit gimana gitu, mungkin kurang dihargai atau apa, cuman tetap bersyukur kita bisa kerja di sini. Just imagine teachers yang di sana itu, yang di daerah. I have friends who needs to cross a river just to get into the school, and sometimes I saw one of my friends. If you guys ever watch Indiana Jones, jadi dia harus kayak ngelewatin jembatan gantung itu loh. Like it's very dangerous to think about, tapi they do it because of that's the job. Like our job it's full of responsibility.
In
challenges. Misalnya intinya orang datang ke kita bawa masalah, dan kita yang harus nyelesain. Mostly gitu loh. Jadi kayak wow, you know.
Kadang naik turun juga loh.
Betul.
Kadang naik turun juga. And also me being as a teacher juga, I'm really concerned. Like kalau misalnya my student anxious gitu, kayak kita juga ngerasa kalau kita juga anxious. Tapi at the same time, I see something from this student gitu loh. Kayak misalnya I always observe my students, lihat kemampuannya seperti apa. Terus what makes me confused itu they doubt themselves a lot gitu loh. Padahal from the way I see it, they are actually have the potential yang belum dikeluarin gitu.
Right. So they're more into like anxiety. This is their own anxiety. Like they made their own mental block.
Yeah, that's true.
Saying that they can't, and then eventually it happens. You well, essentially yang memandukan otak kita kan ya kita sendiri gitu. Like our conscious itu ya kita mengendalikan gitu.
Like you label yourself.
Like you label yourself
gitu kan.
Kalau label yourself nggak bisa ya udah nggak bisa. Memang it takes process, and kadang pengalaman juga ngajar gitu kan. Jadi we have this dominant student, we have this low student. Si dominan itu bagus, yang ini yang low level studentnya ini merasa kayak oh god,
di compare
like
nggak di compare sama dia.
No one compares you. By the way, if you're a student, nggak ada yang compare kamu. Guru itu istilahnya harus netral.
Well, we always do.
Yeah, we always do. We have to gitu. Jadi kita harus ngeliat itu harus netral, semuanya itu sama.